There was really never a time that I haven't been involved somehow with Lego, because this is something that never went away. Even when I was a concept artist working at a startup studio doing video games in Seattle before I actually went to school, there were times where I actually used Lego to come in and illustrate what we were gonna make.
You're not the boss of me. Watch this, Fairy Tree Palace.
Oh yeah?
I saw this announcement about this competition with Lego, and really the rest is history. I entered because I couldn't stand the thought of somebody else entering and winning, and looking at it and going, that one, really? So I had to at least enter, and I was the grand prize winner, and honestly, it has changed my life.
Evil learning. No.
Hey kids, how you doing?
Good.
Welcome to my Lego studio. You guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
Well, come on in.
Let's go. Yeah.
So first, before we get started, I would love to give you a short tour of my Lego studio. My name is Garrett Barati, and I do a lot of stop motion animation for the Lego company. I know that my target demographic for all the stuff that I create is a very young audience. So we've done a lot of fun different things, and today we're gonna work on some little Batman a little later. I hope you guys are excited about that. You like Batman?
Yeah!
Yes, right on. Really, it's exciting because it reminds me why I got into it. And I think that could be the next me. You know, these kids could be this excited, or maybe they just learn about storytelling and then somebody becomes a writer and is writing movies later on. Let's start here first with the raw materials. So this is all just Lego of different color and size and shapes. Colors have been a big deal for Lego for the last 10, 15 years. A lot of people wanted more earth tones. They wanted more detailed colors. They wanted to be able to take the art to the next level. And you can see too that I organize a lot of these in bags so that they're easy for me to find. I don't have a lot of time to rifle through the big Lego collection, right? I know you guys know that sound.
With my Legos, I was never organized. I would just like dump them and be like, where's that piece? Where's that piece? Now that I saw that he put his Legos like each in every bag, I think I'll start doing that so I don't have to spend an hour just looking in it.
So this is kind of, like I said, all the raw materials, and this carries on from all those rare colors to sort of the more standard primary colors from Lego. And we'll take these raw materials and move to the art department, where we take these raw materials and we come up with designs, and we might have stuff that we just have in our head or that somebody else asks us to make. These are basically just like what you would do at home: have fun, create, build toys, right? To me, it really reminds me of that potential, which is something that Lego is really all about, is untapped potential. I mean, you see do you see a bucket of bricks, or do you see a bucket of things you could make?
Maybe at the start, you see, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Then you're going like 1/4 through and you're like, wait, no, I wanna add something else. Then you get halfway and you're like, no, I don't wanna do that anymore, so you'd go back. And sometimes you would even add more to it.
Then we bring it all over here, which is where the magic really happens. And this is the stage. So we have everything here like we would at a regular movie or film set. We have lights, we have the camera, we have the sets, we have a backdrop, and then you and I will make the action. This is where all the really fun stuff happens, and we actually bring these figures and these bricks to life. So shall we build some kits?
Yeah!
All right, well, let's go back to the art department.
I like Legos because you can use your imagination.
You can make a picture, you can make a castle, and it would actually be 3D. It won't be on a paper, on a wall.
It's not like any other kind of medium. It's really cool because you don't have to draw. You can just stick them together. And in paint, sometimes it runs, but the Legos, they just stick firmly together. And you can make a pink, then a purple, then a pink, then a purple. But when you're drawing, it gets kind of messy and you can't really do that.
I mean, I know you guys have built your own stuff out of Lego, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, somebody here has built spaceships, and somebody else has built monsters, and somebody else has built houses, I bet. So I love these kits because, honestly, there's never a bad kit. Almost every kit you get, you can find some parts that'll be useful to something else that you would like to make.
Today I was building the Batcave, which Batman lives in and he transforms. But the thing is, when you build it, you're not like, oh my gosh, this has to stay perfect. You can keep building it over again because you can make it however you want.
Like with a pencil, you have to draw and then you have to then erase. But with Legos, all you have to do is
place it and place it in the wrong spot, all you have to do is pull it out. Sometimes it's just fun to remake Lego and all that.
I got an interesting factoid for you. Did you know that Lego bricks and pieces are called Lego when plural, not Legos? So I know most people, even when I was a kid, would say I just play with Legos, but it's actually Lego bricks, Lego pieces, and as a collection it is Lego, or I built this out of Lego. Batman's cape. Capes always come in these little cardboard boxes, so they stay nice and crisp and clean. Look at that. What is that? Okay, so what this is gonna do is a piece right here. There's two pieces missing. See these little black pieces with the holes? There's these guys right here. So we've got two of those. Do you guys know this one? Lego makes more tires than any other company in the world. They make more tires than all the other big tire manufacturers, because they're tiny. They make so many tiny little tires. What it's really all about is putting smiles on these kids' faces. They are my audience that I'm actually communicating to more often than not. So it also helps me think like them. And I'm always surprised at, number one, how smart they can be and how creative they can be. Kids, they just always surprise you.
Legos are supposed to, it's supposed to make kids think.
So I know you guys have been really busy, and there's really not a lot of time today, and it takes quite some time and some patience to put together some of these larger kits. But I really want to show you guys how we bring these to life. Are you guys ready to go and actually see how we make some animation? Yeah. Yeah? You want to bring some things to life? Yeah. Move some models? Yeah. All right, well, let's follow me over here, and let's go to the stage. So what I really want to start with, just to give you guys a taste of kind of what I do, is a scene that I've already set up with the Batman and the Catwoman. So this took a little bit more time, but I thought you might want to see what the end result really would be if I was creating something. And I think this is also interesting because you'll see that these buildings are not full buildings. I only build what I really need to be in the camera. And in fact, I will set the camera up and then position these objects. So all the magic really happens inside the camera. So I throw some dynamic lighting on here and some dynamic angles, and suddenly it really comes to life. And this is a very low-tech camera. This is not a really expensive camera, but you guys don't need that to actually do this at home. You just need your camera phone, your little digital camera or digital video camera, and a laptop computer, and you guys can do some amazing stuff on your own. So you guys want to learn a little bit how to animate? Yeah! Should we do some Batcave stuff? Yeah! All right, well let me move some of this out of the way and we'll get to it. Everything about this process, especially when I think of it as Lego stop motion, is tangible and real. Okay, so we're gonna have you animate the Batman a little bit, and you're gonna run our camera for us. So I'm gonna take a picture to get us started. And now reach in there and just move him a little bit towards that bike, just a tiny bit. I work in 15 frames a second, but there are times where I've had to go to, say, 30 frames a second to really see the action, because it's so fast when you have somebody running really fast or something like that.
You just didn't film the whole thing. You had to 1, 2, 3, you have to do multiple pictures.
Now reach in there and just move him a little bit, just a tiny bit. So we take a picture of that.
It's really, really precise. To do this, snap, snap, snap. It takes multiple snapshots to have an awesome video.
Hold on, let me take a picture. Did I get it? Almost all the effects I do are optical in front of the camera, and all the stuff I'm building is actually tangible, and then I actually have to move it. So that's something you can really get into when you're actually doing it. You're living out emotion in 1/15 of a second. Just interesting fact, almost all stop motion animators, just like stagehands and stuff like that, wear all black so that we don't reflect light. and even maybe go back to the same position where like, okay, I'll take the picture from here, so I'll do all my moves, picture. All my moves, picture. But anyways, we're almost done here with this. Let's finish this scene up here. All right, so you guys have a seat. And then we're gonna have somebody else come up and we're gonna do another sequence of him actually driving out. So in this scene, we're gonna have Batman ride out of the Batcave on the motorcycle and maybe have Robin wave goodbye. So Jeremy, I'd love for you to come around to the back side here so you can animate the doors. Okay. And now I want you to come crack these doors. Just a crack, just a tiny, tiny bit. That's perfect. And this is picking up where he was riding out before. So you go ahead and push that forward. Discipline goes a lot for any artist, any person. I think it's the hardest thing anybody actually has to learn to do. There's some times where it's just push through the next frame, just push through and start drawing the next thing or start setting it up even if you don't really know how you're gonna make it work. And we can see Robin, so you can have him start to turn and you can just try to turn him. You don't have to like actually move him too much. You just kind of give him shifted. And that's actually—
You have to be really careful and very slow. Because if you accidentally move the set, it could ruin the whole movie.
I love the fact that you're kind of turning the Batman, and I like it, okay? So we're gonna have him, when he rolls out here, we're gonna have him kind of drive away this way. And we're not gonna show him all the driveway, but I like the fact that he's turning just a little bit. That looks fantastic. All right, I'm taking his picture. When you look at it when it's all done, the illusions sometimes are amazing. All right, go finish up your movements. Okay, guys, so let's take a look at what we have now. Oh, my hand's in the way there. Is that awesome or what?
Awesome!
You guys did a great job.
I like Batman because he has so many vehicles, and vehicles are really hard to make with Legos, but it makes it challenging. He has the Batwing, he has the Batmobile, they make Joker, the bad guy, and he has a lot of mobiles. So it just keeps on going on with Lego sets, and people are like, oh, they make a lot, I'll just try this one, and then it keeps on going.
Now I'm gonna start making the stop motion animation. I love acting, truly, and then I love Legos, but if I can like make a Lego person act, then how awesome is that?
It feels good because sometimes when you make a movie or you're making any film, it would feel good just to like take your time on it. Because stop motion takes time, and sometimes you just need to take your time.
Guys, you did a really fantastic job today. I cannot believe how much we cranked out in such a short time. Did you guys learn anything?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now that you've learned a little something, and take your imagination and your Lego kits and go make stories and bring your favorite characters to life. Sound like fun?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again, guys. You guys did awesome. I tell kids, if you really think you have something to contribute, if you really think you're good, stay at it. Stay at it. It really is unbelievable what you can achieve. I really have to pinch myself sometimes and go, I have a dream job. Like, this really is, I couldn't have imagined a better dream job for me.